This is an annual movement of people north. They band together for safety. They're trying to avoid being raped or killed or robbed. It's literally the reverse of what this horrible person that is our president is saying about them. They're trying to immigrate maybe to Mexico or maybe to the United States, but they're doing it the right way. Even some dickhead at Breitbart clarified for the world that when you apply for asylum in the United States, that's legal migration. That's doing it the right way. That's getting in line.
Breitbart.
And doing it
Breitbart had to correct Fox and Friends and Donald Trump.
Yeah, and yet
we're through the looking glass, people. Hug the people you love.
He's demagogue. Like this is why I hate him so much. Is because
This is why.
It's because like he can punch low energy Jeb and little Marco and like other powerful people, and like I kind of like that.
The Marco thing's compelling, yeah.
But it's like when he pounds on the people who have it the worst, it's when he reveals his true character, right? When he tells like transgender people who are kicked around by society all day long, they can't serve in the military, or people that are like fleeing for their lives, that they're rapists somehow, or that they're doing the wrong thing when they're actually trying to do the right thing, he reveals his true character. And it's all because of a Fox and Friends segment that is just racist. It's purely racist.
This broke a couple hours ago. 5 senior staffers, including his chief of staff and some former Trump campaign officials, were reassigned or demoted within the EPA when they complained to the White House about Pruitt's conduct and his spending. John Kelly warned Pruitt that the scandals needed to stop. The White House said they wouldn't defend it. One of Pruitt's top deputies resigned today. Why is he still there, guys? What is going on?
I think he's still there because he was one of the people who came in because he had a close relationship with the Koch brothers, and huge fossil fuel interests installed him in this job to slash regulations that help them make a whole lot more money. So there's a lot of big money conservative interests who want to get his back, and you're seeing them whispering into the ear of people like Ted Cruz and like hiring PR firms to blast out clips to reporters about all these conservatives who have his back. I think it's all one and the same. Mm-hmm. There's also the reality that if Trump fired him tomorrow and named someone else to take his job, they would have to go through a whole round of hearings and things, and it would just create more problems.
Yeah. Dan, what do you think?
Well, Tommy is right. The Koch spent more than $3 million on lobbying and advertising campaigns to get Pruitt confirmed. They've embedded him in our government to do their bidding. Sort of a waste of money since they also had Paul Ryan to do that, but that's neither here nor there. And which is why you've seen like David Shulkin or Tom Price, the VA and HHS secretaries, go down very quickly for, frankly, less scandalous behavior than Pruitt.
Way less.
Yeah. I mean, Tom Price failed to help repeal the Affordable Care Act. Scott Pruitt succeeded in polluting the environment. So, like, he's a successful polluter.
Yes.
Well, yeah. Scott Pruitt's also in to your point. Scott Pruitt is in the category of person that Republicans said, yeah, we don't like Trump, but we got Pruitt. You know, this is exactly the kind of guy we wanted.
Like we got Gorsuch.
Yeah, like we got Gorsuch. Right. It's like the EPA is a place where they want to fight these ideological battles, and he was the perfect person to do it for them. And so he's somebody they want to save. And as long as there are conservative intellectuals willing to go on television and say this scandal is blown out of proportion, it's liberals who love the air, you know, trying to trying to undermine him, as long as that's there, it gives enough people a reason to not tell the White House to fire him, that they're not fed up either. And you know, Trump's got a lot of despicable people to fire. So, you know, who can prioritize?
The way it is right now is that you have to wait 5 years after you have completed your obligation. That does not just mean being released, but any type of probation. You have to wait 5 years after that. Then after that, you have to wait another 7 years before they would even consider you being able to file. So you do the math. During that time, you can't even have nothing as a traffic ticket at all. And there's no guarantee they're going to look at your case. So when you do the study and you study the statistics as to how often they look at the cases that comes on his desk and how many people he either gives a pardon, it's ridiculous. So now you have so many, and I don't have the number in front of me, but you have countless amount of individuals that cannot vote or have a voice in the state that they live in. I question the moral authority of an individual that feels that's okay, because when we're talking about voting and changing, how is it that I can go to work, raise a family, and pay taxes, but I don't have a say-so in the state that I pay taxes at?